that's what really VitaHealth all about. It is not just about, prevention, how to fix some kind of functional problems and all this, but how to make your life more meaningful, have a happier lifestyle. That is the whole thing that VitaHealth wanted to share with the public. We have enough food. Do we still need multivitamins? Question mark. Question mark already. Do you need to overload your nutrients? Actually, you can take, and the best is still coming from natural sources.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Spill the Tea, brought to you by T360, where we curate wonderful experiences for our T360 home owners. My name is Mazin, and I'm the host for today. And today we have a very special episode for you. We're joined by someone who truly embodies wellness, both professionally and personally. She is the driving force behind VitaHealth Malaysia, the visionary mind behind the Offline 16 initiative, and the leader who successfully secured Olympian Perlitan as VitaHealth's brand ambassador, strengthening the brand's connection with a wider audience. She is also a proud resident of Tropicana Aman, specifically Frisia residences. Please join me in welcoming Dr. KSB, CEO of VitaHealth Malaysia and Singapore. Dr. B, thank you for joining us. So, Dr. B, it's been a pleasure to have you with us on Spill the Tea. Now, the last time we featured you was in our September-October issue of the magazine Tropicana Lifestyle, where you shared your vision of wellness, particularly how true quality of life comes from a balance between physical health and mental well-being. Now, for those of you who are just tuning in for the first time, and for those our returning readers and listeners, now, share a little bit about yourself and what you've been up to since September, October 2024.
Thanks for having me today. It's great to be back. So hi everyone, I'm Bear, the CEO of VitaHealth and for Malaysia and Singapore.
Very simple, Bear. Dr. Bear, but Bear.
Yeah, just Bear. So proudly, I'm also the founder of Offline 16. I hope people know about Offline 16. Later I can talk more about it as well. Besides by wellness, I think my passion is to do more meaningful awareness to the community. So that's my personal preference, including, like the brand as well. We are very, very passionate about all this. And a bit about me, I'm actually started out as a IT graduate. I'm a degree and a master IT graduate. And later on, I pursue my PhD in marketing. After all, with my working experience, I am so, keen to learn about how to communicate a better education and awareness to the public. So that's why I pursue in marketing as well. So I just want to help people to live healthier and happier lives. And that's what really VitaHealth all about. It is not just about, prevention, how to fix some kind of functional problems and all this, but how to make your life more meaningful, have a happier lifestyle. That is the whole thing that VitaHealth wanted to share with the public. So outside of work, I think with the view over here, that's also my personal preference. I come here often. I go to the gym almost every day. I love sports. Tennis over here as well. A lot of things over here. And then also personally, I like pickleballs and all this. So that's why I choose to stay in Tropicana.
Good choice. Now, VitaHealth is a household name in wellness, Dr. Bay. Could you share your journey with VitaHealth and how your role has evolved over the years?
Goes back to 18 years ago, or probably 20 years ago, and I started work, yeah. I hope I don't look too old.
Wow, you look a lot younger than what you say.
Yeah, so I started work 20 years ago. I started as a researcher, media researcher, business analyst, and later on, I think by luck, I joined VitaHealth. I joined VitaHealth easily like 17, 18 years ago. Again, I started as analyst in the company as well. So I have the chance to actually go into the groundwork, to analyze things from very, very basic. And then, of course, for the past 18 years, I went across different departments.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have...
Same company?
Yeah, same company, different entities. So I work across a different part of the business, including the local business, regional business, regulatory, and so on and so forth. So basically, it's like I should say I started like a management trainee. Yeah. So 6 years ago or 7 years ago, when we fall into the COVID lockdown, and that's where I come on board as a country head. So somehow people say, hey, don't know this is lucky or unlucky. Yeah, because lockdown,
was struggling.
nothing much that we can do in the market as well. But at that time, we never stopped working on the education part, because those are the critical time as a brand, as a wellness brand. That's where we need to be, more active, to be involved in the public, in the awareness, to teach people about what to do, what are the preventions, and how to cure. Those are the things that we have done for the past few years. So basically, I find the meaning of why am I in this industry. When I joined the company, I probably will feel like, I'm such a very outdoor person, such a playful person in a way. So why am I in the wellness industry? I know wellness, you always talk about, sickness and all those things. But after all, when it comes to lockdown, the first thing that I realized, I actually tell my team is like, finally, I feel like I'm in the right industry. I find the meaning of it. I feel like I am making a right decision to stay today, and I can help the public and give a lot of sharing, that kind of things, where it is really relatable to our life. Be it you want to stay active or you just want to enjoy life, you appreciate mindfulness a lot. It is actually all about how you actually want to maintain your lifestyle and, of course, get healthy and get happy. So that's where I truly kind of like, I settled down in this industry really. Yeah, so that's all about myself.
So you can consider that is one of the rewarding parts of the journey, lah.
Right.
Especially the last 5 years, right?
Right. Definitely. It's finally like, I'm making a right choice.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
In those 5-6 years, have you noticed any changes in customer behavior?
Of course, yes. Again, I think the threshold is around COVID.
Okay.
Previously, we as a industry player, we find it kind of like difficult to actually go and convince people about products, convince the public about ingredients and others. When it comes to this lockdown and the MCO, COVID, people start to aware that, I need to have strong immunity. That's the most basic one. Pretty sure that everyone, including your kids, know about vitamin C right now.
All right.
Right. So after all, inflammation, when COVID hits any of us, we are talking about inflammation, we are talking about recovery. So that's where a lot of health info come into the mind, come into the public, where I do see a very big changes among the consumers itself. After all, we don't find it so difficult to actually educate the people anymore. The baseline is that. So the consumer behavior is that, they know what they need. Maybe it will fluctuate between, that there's a variation between I want a very advanced version of it,
Okay.
or some of it is like I just need some basic nutrition for, to improve the lifestyle.
So there are options.
So yeah, there are options. There are definitely options. That's why the education is very important. That is also why I think many of us rely on ChatGPT a lot. Because when you don't know how to make a decision, you probably go and check with, Google,
Okay.
ChatGPT, like, what do I need? Some we will say like, be your own doctor. So somehow whether what are the things you need and you try to check it out.
Okay, but you talk about be your own doctor, right? But because of also the information at our fingertips, right, there must be some common misconceptions about supplements.
Yep.
So this is what we're talking about. We're talking about supplements here, right?
Yep.
I'm talking about medication, I'm talking about supplements.
Yep.
So what are the common misconceptions about supplements?
If you're talking about misconception, I have a lot to say. I always say supplements is good for our health, but too much of it may not be beneficial.
So you have to have moderation.
Yes, go for a checkup first, or come and have some health analysis first. before you decide what to take. Like, for example, your friend will tell you, hey, anti-aging, just take collagen. Nah. But collagen is not something that is suitable for everyone.
Okay.
Maybe, well, personally, I probably can say something private about myself. Because I do have some health issue since young. So I don't take collagen.
Okay.
And I opt for vegan collagen because of the high protein source and all those things. So it is not that anybody tell you anything. Then you can take one. Kena suka-suka one. You probably got to know, hey, do you really need it? Another example, like our size. Somebody can tell us, hey, you got to take multivites. We have very healthy diet. We have enough food. Do we still need multivites? Question mark. Question mark already. Do you need to overload your nutrients? Actually, you can take. And the best is still coming from natural sources. Some formulation. If you are just purely taking something for your joint health, for example, you're coming from a professional angle, you probably only need 3 to 4 formulation. But somehow in the market, you probably will see like somebody tell you, hey, this one is a mix of 30 ingredients, a mix of 50 ingredients. Can your body digest 30 to 50 ingredients at one go?
Okay.
At one go.
So there's a question, or you're telling me can it or cannot?
Clearly the answer is cannot lah. Because yeah, we do learn a lot about, you take too much, it's burden to your kidney. It's burden to your liver. It probably will burden to your digestive as well. So if take 30 to 50. Everything also average kind of dosage. Your tablet's got to be that big. If everything really truly the formulation of clinical study, that kind of thing, it's going to be that big already. How is that going to be true?
So more is not better lah in this
More
case.
is not better. More is never be better. You just need to know what you really need it and just take a moderate one. Somehow at one point, when I don't really go into all this, when I just join the industry, I say, never mind. Wait, this is good, that is good, that is good. Okay, every morning I take 8 pills. That's like, am I really so sick? Am I really so sick? Mentally you start to judge already. Oh, I look like so sick. So I start to study. I start studying more. And then, of course, it come across when I see some of these customers during event, because I personally attend health test event as well. So I love talking to people so that I know, I know how they feel, what's their problem, what actually bother them. So they start to tell me is that, morning I'll be taking this, and I have my medication as well. And then look at the health test, you still have certain problem. What I usually do is like, please tell me what is actually bothering you. What are the key things that are actually bothering you? It is not that, somehow anybody tell you to take everything, then you just go and take everything. What really bother you is the one that you need to fix it. If you feel weak, maybe just CoQ10. Maybe, for the elderly, maybe really multivites. But it's not like, you got to take collagen as well, you got to take protein as well. You only take what you need.
Okay.
Yep.
Good. So looking ahead now, where do you see VitaHealth and the wellness industry heading? This is the future of wellness.
Right. The future of wellness, maybe this one is also one of my dream. Like, how are we gonna get through with all this misconception and all those things? I think education is still the key of it. The future of it is with the help of Google, Gemini, AI intelligence, ChatGPT and others. Of course, the future of wellness will be the more information, the more transparency that you have in the market will help in the community, the public to know more and make a right choice. That's where we are moving forward. The future of wellness, like everybody know, we can't run away from that. None of us can run away from that. Of course, sickness, it will come somehow. Even a simple one, injury. Like myself, I am actively outdoor sports and other things. Injury is like maybe a weekly thing. Yep. So to fix it, like our athlete, we have Balidan is a very good case study for us. To fix injury or to fix the core problem.
Correct. Prevention versus cure. Okay.
Correct. That you have to fix the muscle problem, the old injury and all this before it comes into injury. So the future of wellness is with the more education that we have in town, of course online, I think we hope that, people will actually know what they really need. In such a case, it's don't wait until you really have problem with it, then you come to it. So yeah, the visibility is very important. Like our brand itself, or we have VitaHealth, we have Herbs of Gold, we have Vita Science in the company under the same umbrella. So what we actually do is we want to have the best protocol, like how we actually produce the product, the R&D, and the whole supply chain, including the certification, including the transparency of all of it. It can be downloaded online. So this is where we want to have a step forward to provide the information to the public, so that the future is like you don't simply take anything anyhow. Yeah, the future of wellness is you must know what you take. It's no longer like you go to market, somebody tell you, hey, I take this is good. Then the whole bunch of people go and buy it. Suitable or not? Studied or not?
Like it's a trend, Okay, now everything's spirulina. Okay, everyone.
Yeah, everyone's spirulina. So it make wonders. Yeah. So whether the things that you buy legit or not, whether it go through registration or not. So the transparency is very important.
That's VitaHealth itself. Take initiative to do something about it.
Yep.
So what is the new innovation from VitaHealth to fix all this?
For all these years, we have been doing a lot of sharing and other things to also teach the public, to share to them. It's like I say, to ensure on the quality, we go through all the protocol. To further emphasize on what we have done, we do have halal. We do have HASTA. HASTA is one of the anti-doping tests for athletes as well. Yep, we do go through. Yeah, we do go through a lot of certification to make sure we are GMP, we are FDA approved. We wanted to have all this. It is not just about logos. It is assurance and transparency. If any of the brand in the market that you can get all this certification, it means that we care about the brand as well. We care about the quality. We want to emphasize that we can get through all these things before we actually sell the products to the consumer. So that is what we have done as a baseline. Okay. Secondly, now to the future, of course, with the use of AI, you were saying about, ChatGPT and all these things, everything is in your phone. So that is also where we actually emphasize a lot about the education and the things that we share online, and also working together with the professionals. Those are the things that we wanted to evolve together with the technology, and also our people, the education level is increasing. So that is where we find, an opportunity to actually communicate with the consumer better, and also the flow of information. I think as a brand, we need to share the right things to the people. A lot of people now, you like, be your own doctor. So this technology is just helping us to double check on things that we want to know. It is not for you to have self-diagnose.
Correct.
So
the worst thing, self-diagnose is the worst thing.
Yeah. So the more information that as a brand that we can share across, it will help the AI, it will help the public. So with more information, the AI will tidy up. To tidy up what are the right and the wrong things. Hopefully, more industrial people will pump in more information. That will help in the industry as well.
Okay. So thank you on that story. Now let's go into a personal story. Okay, this is about you and where we are here. Now people know you for your work and your wellness, right? But not many know about your life outside of it. So as a resident of Tropicana Aman, what made you choose this township?
I am no difference with any ordinary, working group that, work hard for the past many years and still continue to work hard. Of course, I feel rewarding to move into Tropicana. And why am I choosing Tropicana? Of course, it is because of the environment, peaceful. When it comes to my age, I would say when it comes to my age. I feel peacefulness and mindfulness is really important. Because as an industry player, I push a lot about mental wellness. So I'm lucky enough to get a new home over here. So that is why I choose Tropicana, where I feel the peacefulness, the greens over here. It actually helps a lot in my daily life right now, because I can feel like over the weekend, probably in the morning or even in the evening when I come home, I feel like, sort of like relaxed, of course. And with the facilities over here as well, I can even have a run, many lakes around here, have a run and swim and all those things, because I love outdoor.
Yeah.
And this totally fits my need.
Don't have to stay indoors. You can just
If you want to stay indoor, you have a badminton court as well. There's a gym as well, and then the neighborhood. I would say the people around here is also kind of like more peaceful as well, not so hectic. Probably because it's the residential area, so it gives me a lot of comfort, and I feel really rewarding, I would say.
So you cover everything about Tropicana, man, about you living here in Fresh Residence and all that. And talking about continue to work hard, let's talk about our upcoming project.
Okay.
16. Now,
Offline
we're
16.
very excited. We're very excited about Offline 16 happening this July 12th. Now,
Please come.
Exactly. Please come. Now, why is it important for people to disconnect from digital life and reconnect with real world experiences? And maybe touch about what is Offline 16?
What is Offline 16? I think I've been sharing about this for many times already. Just one day, suddenly I just in the plane, I went offline, of course. In the plane, every one of us got to go flight mode. So I start to enjoy the moment that only me and myself, reading books, watching movie and all those things. So I said like, maybe we should have one event that, have to raise this awareness about going offline.
Switch off.
Going offline is not just about, not touching your phone and all this. Going offline is actually pull back your concentration to do things that is right in front of you, to talk to the people right in front of you, just like both of us. We are not texting, we are not talking on the phone, but we are just talking to each other. So those are the things that we wanted to promote to the public. We want people to enjoy that moment, and also most importantly, even if you don't want to talk to people, going offline is somehow a me time, self-care, and you can stay focused just on yourself. So that's how we actually started Offline 16. So, but not to make people feel very boring. We always feel like, hey, what are the things that we can do with Offline 16? Right?
Activities.
Yeah. With myself, a very hyperactive person. Our first edition, we have badminton, we have activities in the ballroom, that kind of things. So coming to fast forward to the third year, which Offline 16 third year, this year, coming in July, we decided to go younger, deny about our age. Trying to deny about our age. This year, we want to go with K-pop dancing and basking. So we try to be young, try to be, we wanted to be more involved in the next generation or even the public. What are the things that we can actually tell people, hey, stay active.
Right.
Stay active. So you just join us, be a dancer, to join the competition, or actually just be an audience.
Right.
Actually, somehow being together with people, or even just sitting quietly watching people dancing, it can be fun as well. So those are the things that we are trying to promote through Offline 16. Self-care.
It's really worth it, right? 50 ringgit, but you get 300 ringgit worth of products. I think it's super worth it.
Wait, 6 question mark. How come we are doing this ESG losing so much money? Yeah.
Tell the audience why.
A dream. This is a dream of, to bring the awareness to the public. So yeah, we are willingly doing all this.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Dr. B, for sharing all those insights. Last but not least, telling people why they must join Offline 16.
if you feel tired with the people around you, if you feel tired with your phones, emails, and all this, join us. You will have fun.
Correct. So offline 16 is happening on the 12th of July at Tropicana Golf and Country Resort, Main Wing, Grand Ballroom. So join us for the K-pop challenge, K-pop dance challenge, and also basking. All happening to promote mental wellness activities. Now, take a break from your screens and reconnect with meaningful experiences. With that, thank you very much to Dr. Bay for being with us. We really appreciate it. And I do look forward to having all of you at our next podcast. So don't forget to catch us on t360.com.my and follow us on My Tropicana Lifestyle. And before we end, I'd like to also pour some tea for Dr. Bay.
Thank you.
And you can give back up. Nice one. Here you go, Dr. Bay.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.